Oh, right. I've hit a lovely tee shot. I'm just off the green. Let's get this one close then. Oh no! Let's try that again. Come on, I can do better than that. Oh, what is that? Short game mistakes. It's so easy to make, isn't it? You've hit a great tee shot, or you've hit a great approach shot, just like that one there, just off the green, not that far away, and then it takes you more than one or two to get down from there. And it's easily, if you can get a strategy that works, if you can perfect a couple of simple techniques, then it's a strategy and a way of really improving your scores and getting your handicap down. You know, if you're trying to shoot under 90, getting down under 90 and reducing your handicap in line with that, or under 80, you get the idea. So it's two parts of this. It's one, knowing the type of shot to play, but on its own, that's not good enough. And the second part is obviously the situation to play it in. So the type of shot in terms of the technique, and then also the situation. When you put those two together, you're going to be able to reduce your score significantly. So let's show you the first one then. When you put these together, it's going to make all the difference. So the first one is a little 9-iron and a little bump and run. Now you do this the same you would with a putter stroke. So narrow feet, keep the club nice and close to your feet like this, and just rock back and forwards. So nice and close, set up like you would normally, but then move closer, narrow stance, and you're just rocking the shoulders and popping it back and forwards. And there we go. That's close enough for me to tap that in. And that's a great one because it works from anywhere. When you've got a small amount of green to cover or a long amount of green to cover and there's no trouble in front of you, that shot is just so simple and easy and you can't go wrong. Even if you hit it a bit firm or not enough, it's still going to roll out and get close enough. So that was shot number one. So shot number two, and this works when you need to kind of cover some trouble like a bunker or maybe some thick rough, and you can't just bump it along the ground. You need a bit more loft. You need something like a lob wedge or a sand wedge. This is going to be my sand wedge. Lob wedge can be dangerous because it can be too much loft and you can scoop underneath it a bit too much. So I like to go 54. This is my 54 degree. And the technique here is we need to keep the face slightly open but not too much. We just want like a little swing back to kind of parallel, and we need to make sure we accelerate through the same and make sure you get your hips through. Keep your hips in line with the butt the whole way through, and that will make sure you've got a nice consistent strike. We're going to go down there below the green where we've got to get over lots of rough. We're just going to keep the face nice and open, swing it to parallel through, making sure we get the hips facing the butt, the club the whole way through. That's going to ensure a consistent strike. There we go. So that was a nice little half swing, popping through. Difficult on this lie, but as long as you tilt your hips in line with the slope, it's going to be okay. Both of those pretty good off that horrible lie. So those two tips there, either the bump and run with a 9-iron or the sand wedge 54 degree, keeping the face slightly open and just making sure you accelerate through with your hips rotating around and your belly button tracking the butt of the club the whole way through. I use those for everything around the green. There are other shots you can play, but at this point it's about lowering your handicap in the most efficient way. So I'll save those other methods for another video. But honestly, just stick to those two. If you can put them together, it's going to mean everything is so much easier around the green. You've got so much more chance of holding and getting up and down. Therefore, you're going to lower your handicap. Thanks for watching.